Hey everyone, I'm excited to share with you guys my full everyday carry. This is the setup that I use whether I'm working remotely, creating content, or traveling. Everything here serves a purpose, and I've built this EDC around being productive, mobile, and ready for any situation. First up in my core work setup is my MacBook Pro 16-inch M3 Pro chip with 512 gigabytes of storage. This is the main engine behind my work. It handles heavy editing, multitasking, and client deliverables without breaking a sweat. The 16-inch gives me enough real estate to work comfortably even when I'm working away from my monitor, because that's a big thing that I like doing. Is I like going to a coffee shop and just getting some work done, and just having the real estate of a 16-inch laptop is more than enough for me. I would have went with the 14-inch for the portability, but that got replaced by the iPad. So next up is my iPhone 14 Pro Max. Got this a couple of years ago, but for me this is more than just a phone. It's my mobile camera, my project tracker, and my on-the-go workstation. I shoot a lot of B-roll and social media content, especially more specifically this YouTube channel. So thanks to Pro Raw and cinematic mode, I can literally film videos that are so insane. Like the quality of the content, everything that you're seeing right now in this video comes directly from my iPhone 14 Pro Max. As you can see right now, this talking head, I'm filming it on my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and it does everything that I need it to do. So the spec on this is the 256 gigabytes model. So it does what I needed to do. So yeah, more than enough for me. So next up is my iPad Air 13-inch M2. This is a new addition to my setup. I use this mostly for note-taking during meetings, or whenever I want to take notes about something on the go really quickly. The real estate for the 13-inch is so good. And I had an 11-inch iPad Air M2 before this, and that was a bit too small because I was using it to edit some videos, and yeah, so 11 inches just does not cut it for me. So I went with the 13-inch model just because it's big enough that I'm able to literally edit on the go, sketching for UI designs. I can be reading scripts on the go, I can be reading books on the go, and sometimes I can also edit my thumbnails on this machine just because it's so powerful. Most of the things that my laptop can do, my iPad can do, but it's just limited by the software. So that's the only reason why I have both the MacBook and the iPad, even though they can essentially do majority of the things that I need them to do. The iPad is also a big part of my content creation process because I do write my scripts on my iPad as well. And as much as I write my scripts on my iPad, I do use my iPad for filming as a viewfinder for my iPhone camera. So as you can see right here, I'm able to open the Blackmagic app, and then within the Blackmagic app, I'm able to then mirror my iPhone camera onto the iPad, and then I'm able to film content much nicer and be able to see myself within the viewfinder. Next up is my Apple Watch Series 6. I rely on this for productivity and wellness, from calendar alerts, timers during focus blocks, to tracking workouts and staying active throughout the day. It's small but powerful, so it is starting to wear off on the battery side. So eventually soon I will upgrade, but for now this honestly does everything I need it to do. So yeah, so this Apple Watch, I take it whenever I go for my runs or whenever I go to the gym, and I use it to track everything pretty much. So it's literally amazing. And one of the nicest neat little features that it has is the ability to mirror your camera. So you're able to open the camera app, and then within this camera app you can now be able to see what my actual my iPhone is able to see, and then I can just mirror that and be able to record my videos much easier. Next up is my work essentials. So in my work essentials, I have a Microsoft mouse. This is simple, in terms of ergonomics, it's just debatable. And Reliability, not so much, because right now it broke, so I cannot scroll down. But I am looking to actually replace this in the future with either an MX Master 3 or something else that I can afford, because an MX Master 3S is quite expensive. But I am actually looking to get that MX Master 3 mouse. Next up is my Redragon mechanical keyboard. Got this as a gift. I love this keyboard. So I am using this whenever I do some light gaming, and it's amazing for that. And the keys are responsive, tactile and responsive. Next up is my SSD. So I do carry an SSD with me whenever I'm doing some editing work or whether I want to back up some footage. The one that I'm using, I just have an enclosure in it, and then I just put in a Hikvision SSD in there. It's 512 gigabytes of storage, not enough for what I needed to do, so I am looking to actually upgrade to possibly a 2 terabyte or something like that. So I'm looking at getting either a T7 or T5 Samsung SSD. Next up is my content creation kit. So within my content creation kit, I have my DJI Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal. I use this to capture butter smooth footage, and one of the neatest features that it has is the ability to use this AI tracker to track you whilst you're filming. So you can just prop up the camera, and then after you prop it up, you open up the DJI Osmo Mobile app, and then within the DJI Osmo Mobile app, you're able to focus on your face, and then from there you can just film your footage just like that. So I use this whenever I'm filming my vlogs or whether I'm doing some product shots, and I love how it comes with this bag where you can just put in all of your essentials in there and compactly carry your Osmo gimbal. And the build quality on this is incredible, but although it is on the pricey side of things, because I bought it for 2,800 Rand, so yeah, so I would not really advise on it, but yeah, it is really getting the job done for me. Next up is my tripod. I use this I have multiple tripods. I have 2 tripods besides the gimbal. But the main one that I use is this really great build quality tripod that I got off of Takealot a while ago, and it literally is one of the best tripods I've ever used, because you can literally prop it up to such an incredible height. Next up is my travel and connectivity section. Within my travel and connectivity section, I have 2 things mainly. So I have my pocket router, which I get unlimited data in, and I also actually have 2, one for work and one for my personal uses. My personal use one is not really unlimited, but I think I get about 10 gigabytes on that. But the work one is unlimited, so this allows me to literally work on the go whenever I need to. And then it also allows me to not worry about any sort of internet connectivity whenever I leave the house. So yeah, so it's perfect for that. And then next up, I have my AirTags. So I have 2 AirTags. One is in my leather bag, and then the other one comes with my key. I put it on my keys. These give me peace of mind, especially when I'm traveling. I've had moments where they literally saved me from losing my stuff. So for example, whenever I'm in the gym, sometimes I'll forget to take my keys, and the AirTag and the Find My range finder are literally insane, because if you lose your keys or anything like that, you can literally just open the Find My range finder, and then within a certain proximity, it starts to direct you and give you the direct arrows. And then it also has this neat little feature where you can play some sound from the AirTag in order to hear it, and then you can find it much easier. So I love this, and also it gives me another great peace of mind whenever I'm moving around with my laptop. So if someone takes my bag, I can actually just find it. And then it also does notify me whenever I leave from a certain range. I do get a notification telling me that I've either forgotten my bag or anything like that. So yeah, so that's amazing. And then next up are my analog tools. So I have 2 things. I have a couple of journals, and because I do love writing, even though I'm digital first, I still journal every morning and plan out my week on paper. There's something about physically writing that helps with clarity. So I keep a couple of pens clipped on for quick ideas or doodles. So I keep 2 notepads with me majority of the time. So one is my bullet journal, and then the other one is for writing my quick to-dos. I find that separating the two usually helps me plan better and actually accomplish things much faster. Next up is my everyday carry bags. So I have two bags. I have this leather bag from ALDO. This is my everyday carry bag. Fits all my tech, notebooks and accessories. It's professional, stylish, and holds up well for all my daily use cases. So love the brown color on it. So it is on the smaller side because I do find that majority of the time whenever I want to carry multiple things or multiple laptops or anything like that, it does start to feel a little bit cramped. So I am looking to possibly upgrade to a backpack instead. It does have this amazing strap that allows me to actually carry it over my shoulder, or if I'm looking to have a much more professional look, I can actually hold it using the hand strap. So next up is my travel bag. Whenever I'm on the move for longer trips or need to carry both laptops, this bag has the space and compartments I need. It's durable, it's comfortable to carry, and very, very easy to move around. And I'm able to pack my clothes in here. I'm able to pack my shoes or anything that I need whenever I'm doing some longer trips. So with the trip coming up down to Cape Town again, I am going to be using this bag, and I keep abusing it as much as I possibly can. So any sort of trip that I need to do, this bag literally saves me so much. Next up is my gaming PC. It's the Asus ROG G15 gaming laptop. So I use this mainly for winding down or casual gaming on the go. Also good for backup editing if needed. The GPU really holds up, although it is starting to show its age because I used this for quite a really long time. I think I used this for about 3 years, but now it actually is struggling. So that's why I'm now using my MacBook as my primary work machine, and then I use this gaming PC for gaming. It's purely for gaming now, and I do find that the RGB lights are amazing to get you in the mood for gaming, and also you can just game wherever you are in the house. I can come and plug it into my workstation, or I can just literally game from my laptop, my couch. I can just game from my couch, or I can plug it into the main TV in the living room and then game from there. And then for work, I use this HP laptop. This is my 9 to 5 machine. I use it for client work, I use it for admin work, I use it for coding, I use it for everything. So in my professional life, I am a software engineer by profession, so I use this for everything code, and it is powerful enough to get the job done. Okay, next up for some personal essentials. Number one is one of the most important things, which is my running shoes. So don't mind them for being muddy, it's because they are being used and abused on a regular basis. So whenever I'm heading out or anything like that, I do put on these shoes. So whether I'm running, whether I'm going to the gym. Next up is my ostrich leather wallet. Got this in Cape Town from Stellenbosch. There was a shop there that was making this beautiful leather, and I got it there. I think I got it for like $1,000 or something like that, or $1,000 and some change. And this wallet is amazing. It's a card compartment, so there's not really much you can do with it, but I find that it's very much compact and stylish. I like keeping my wallet minimal, so just cards does the job. I do not like to carry cash much. So that's my everyday carry, built to be efficient, mobile, and creative. I love the gear that's not just cool, but generally improves my workflow. If you've got any must-haves or questions, just drop them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.